Well, look how gnarly he is, getting his knee down. He's got his knee right down. Hey, just because I ain't got a bike don't mean I can't join in. No wonder you've only got 1,500 subs and nobody subscribes. Bloody idiot.
Hey up, now then.
Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome to Leeds Urban. Hang on, Boots, you've come to Leeds Urban and you haven't got a bike. This is true, I can't deny it. Heidi's still not well, but I thought with this being on my doorstep and I've never been here before, what an excuse I've got to get some interesting footage around here. We'll have a look around, see what you think, and maybe, just maybe, this is a place we'll come back when I've got my full face on, because usually I break something on the bike or I break something on myself. Anyway, enough waffle, let's get going. Been recognised already, unbelievable. So the entrance is literally just up here behind me, and the main entrance is a cafe and things which is obviously not open. And behind us here, directly behind us here, you can see this is where the pump track is. So if you're a bit of a pumper, no, you can't make jokes like that anymore. We're in a different world. You're born in the 70s, you can't talk like that anymore. It's a different world, lad. So this is the pump track behind me. So if you want to come and do a bit of pumping, a bit of pump and grinding, this is the place to come. This is really cool, isn't it, for a little warm-up area, and something for the kids as well, rather than it all just being about being gnarly and jumping around. This is awesome. So this is part of the BMX Skills Park, which, being a lad born in the 70s, I probably haven't been on a BMX for probably 30 years. So if I went down there now, I'd probably end up killing myself. The thing is, when you get older, you just don't repair like you used to. That's my excuse. I'll stick with mountain bike. Go on, lads, give it some. I'm joking, don't put yourself under any pressure for me. I would like to come in on a BMX actually and give it a good go. Awesome. So that's the BMX track. Ooh, as he breaks his back. In my day, I used to have a Rally Piranha, I think it was, and I absolutely loved that bike, weighed a ton. I think my mate had was it a Rally Iron Horse? I think it was an Iron Horse, or a something burner, I seem to remember it was. My bike was red and white, and his was yellow. So there you go, I haven't been on a BMX for probably, what, 30, oh God, probably 35 years. But anyway, that's the BMX track. Loads of bikes here, some awesome bikes here as they whiz past. Go on, give us a wave. Grumpy bastard. We'll move on down further now and have a look at some of the cross-country stuff. So many bikes here, I just want to look at them all. Where's the Garmin when you need one? Got myself bloody lost. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do here on the channel is I'm going to take my e-motor off, I'm going to strip it down, I'm going to service it all, lube it up. I'm going to do this. I'm not doing note on that bike. I'm going to do that. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. E-mountain bikers, they'll drag you out of that house and curb stomp you. I don't worry about them on e-mountain bike forums. They're all jibber jabber. Look, you don't know one end that's fun. Far too much waffle going on, I'm telling you now. Yeah, I'd like to see them bloody try. Your job should be to ride around here in the woods, looking sexy, looking handsome, and just wait for the groupies and the checks and Haibike to throw you a free bike and a few other goodies. That's all you're good for, mate. Bloody bike maintenance. We are on the Blue Trail. Most gradients are moderate, but may include short, steep sections. So I think this is going to be an area that's going to be for you to have a little bit of a warm-up. Once you've been on the pump track and you've been around a few times, you're going to get the opportunity to work your way down towards where the actual cross-country stuff is, and that's where we're going to go now. Lots of families and kids around here, so I don't really want to do much filming, but you get the idea. It's just basically like a pump track, but with just a few little jumps. Come on, Andy, send it, send it. Oh, look at this. Oh, it's flipping easy, this jumping malarkey. Haibike Red Bull. Easy. I'm ready and available. I'm ready to talk contracts. I want money, fame, women. 360 no scope. Oh, piece of piss this. Now, one of the cool things about Leeds Urban is that it does cater to all riding styles. And if I look behind me here, this thing here would just fill me with absolute dread. this trail that comes all the way up here, which is jump after jump after jump after jump after jump. I know personally as a cross-country rider, first jump, maybe I'd get over it. Second jump, I'd get overconfident. Third one, I'd be eating gravel. The bike would be down in the woods and my legs would be facing the wrong way. This is what happens. I get over cocky when it comes to jumping. I'm just not good at it. As a kid, we used to get a BMX, we used to get a load of red bricks, put an old plank on it and jump off. Do that all day long, no bother, absolutely no bother. Until I did that on an old BMX, jumped off and the handlebars came out, smacked me in the face, and then I face planted after that onto the road and I lost my front teeth. So there you go, been there, done it. But this is the sort of stuff. He's not going to be doing some jumping, he's already told me, but there you go. This is the sort of stuff you can pump away all day long up and down here, but when you start to get into the jumps, this is when it gets a little bit dangerous. So yeah, plenty of features here. For jumping, grinding, berming, skidding, wheeling, freewheeling, you name it, whatever other jargon there is in this industry. It's all here if you want to do it. As we come further down into the park now, I think this is where we're getting into the more, shall we say, the cross-country stuff, although there are quite a few jumps here, as well as you can see here with some of the lads coming down this slope. What I do like and what I've noticed is no matter whereabouts you come in the park, there's always an alternative to come around the outside. So you're not forced to have to ride these rides if your confidence is buffed a little bit or you're feeling the pressure of other riders. You can see this little girl, she's going to send it big time. There she goes. Bless her. This behind me you will have seen on YouTube with other people flying over here and jumping all the way to the other side. Was it Sam or one of the other famous YouTubers doing it all the way down here? And this camera is not really going to show you how actually steep this hill actually is. That is steep, and if you come flying down there, you're going to get some massive air if you actually wanted to. So I've said it before, and I'll say it again. There's no way I would come to this park without a full face on. So Leeds Urban is not just a bike park by the looks of it. You can see up here there's a visitor centre, there's historic entrance, main entrance, Middleton Park. It's actually really, really beautiful here. I know many of you didn't like my Stainburn video, but that's because each person has got their own preference on the style of riding that they like. This here, with these beautiful berms that come all the way around down into the bottom of this trail, is more what I'm talking about. Now, some of us, let's make sure I don't get run over here, some of us do prefer cross-country, which is my style of riding. But this is definitely the flow that I was talking about, and something I think we're going to have to bring back. Haibike. 82% of my viewers are not subscribed. You bastards. Thank you. Namaste. Talking to myself in the woods. I've lost the plot. I need a new flat cap, I think, and some more whippets. Get myself some bit of damp neck. That'll sort me out. I'm going mad because of Heidi. It's the beginning of the Red Trail. Proficient mountain bikers with good off-road riding skills and fitness. Challenging climbs, tricky descents, technical features such as drop-off jumps and large rocks. And it looks like the trail is actually quite long. It looks like it heads down here through these berms and works its way down into the woods. So we'll go down and have a look. A lot of people obviously don't want to ride past when I've got the camera out. They feel there's a bit of pressure there. I understand that. I totally get it. As you can see, jumps, rocks, wear a helmet, you numpties. Can't believe I've seen people riding, not that many today actually, but without a helmet. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. The actual surface of the majority of the tracks here is this kind of compact stones mixed in with dirt and stuff. So while there are smooth sections, obviously where all the riders have been, it is going to be a little bit rubbly. Don't be expecting this to be mulchy and soft. I haven't seen any of that kind of riding here anywhere in the actual park, but then again, with the amount of riders that they're actually getting, the paths and the maintenance would be an absolute nightmare. So I can understand why it's all compact like this. But again, if you come off here without any elbow, knee pads or a helmet, you are going to hurt yourself. And some of these jumps, they actually have an alternative where you can go the lesser jump here and then the higher peak there. mean you can get all the way over and hopefully you don't case your back wheel. Now speaking of Heidi Haibike, she's not well. Yes, sad face. She will be back. She's at home, tucked up, in bed. She's got a thermometer in her back passage and she's been supping GT85 green soup all day long, ordering me around like a bloody servant. How you doing? So Heidi will be back. She better be back, otherwise there's going to be some serious bloody trouble. God, you look rough. No, not sleeping these days. I'm worried about Heidi. Damn you, Haibike. I never did find the really steep drops. There's actually 3, so that I've seen on other videos, and it's probably way down further into the woods, which I'm saying this place is not very big. It's probably not very big when you're on a bike, but when you're actually on boots on the ground and you're footing around in the woods, it's actually a lot further and a lot longer than it thinks. I've got a funny feeling that this path behind me here is a path where most of the riders have made their way down into the bottom and they're all cycling back up. And of course, we haven't seen that many e-mountain bikers here today. I've seen a few people who pulled over to say hello. I think it's the jacket and the hat. And get a drink and a tea and a coffee as usual. Because of coronavirus, everything's on lockdown, so it's no big issue really. As you can see, there's the cafe behind us down at the far end, and as you come in here you'll actually see a picture of me. There you go, fame and glory at last. Well, I think it'd be rude not to have a little bit of coffee and carrot cake, don't you? Bit embarrassing sat here bloody talking to myself in a cafe with other people around me, but hey yo, there you go. Talk about waiting long enough to get a coffee. I think she flew over to Namibia or wherever they make these coffee beans. 5 minutes waiting for it. There you go. Incidentally, while I'm here eating my cappuccino and my carrot cake, have you got any suggestions on how I can actually improve the channel? I would be very, very grateful. Had some good feedback. Obviously, shouldn't be talking with your mouth full of carrot cake, just damn rude. Had some good feedback on the channel regarding all the haters and all that, but we're past all that, we'll forget all that now. So if you've got any ideas on how we can actually improve the channel, then do let me know. One thing I found when you're doing all these things as well is you've got to get over that worry of other people around you listening, thinking he's a fool. Who's talking to a camera in a cafe eating cake and coffee? It's the future, I'm telling you. I need a pint of ale, a whippet and a flat cap, and we'll be sorted. Any suggestions on how we can improve the channel? I'll take it all on board, and maybe I'll do a follow-up video with some of your suggestions and see if we can put any of those into fruition. Damn fine good cake. Parking is absolutely no issue at all. It goes all the way around here, all the way up to the top. Absolutely plenty, and there's also a second car park over here just in front of the visitor centre. So I'm going to hazard a guess and say you could probably get 200-300 cars in here. So I don't think parking's going to be an issue, although it didn't look like there was any parking out there on the main road. And there's an ambulance up there. I hope everybody's all right. So that brings us to the end of our visit here from boots on the ground, literally boots on the ground with no bike, at Leeds Urban Bike Park. Definitely somewhere that I want to come back again and visit with the bike. Admittedly, this is not really, if I'm honest, my type of place. I do prefer to get away from people and society and get out into the Dales and do cross country. But I can see this would be the kind of place where you could learn some really great bike skills, and definitely a place where you can have a social experience with your mates, where you haven't to ride too far. You can get back to the car park, clean your bike off, get a sandwich and something to eat, and it's going to be absolutely stress-free. And what's best about that is it's only 10 minutes for me from where I actually live. I hope you enjoyed this video. More videos coming real soon. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe, and I shall see you in some more videos coming real soon. Bye-bye. See you.